Hello, people. This is Big Boss Calvin 83. I want to say Happy Father's Day to the fathers who are doing what they're supposed to be doing, being the head of the household, working together with your woman or wife, significant, or I should say significant, working with your significant other and taking care of your children and her. And if that's not the case, if you are a single father taking care of your kids, shout out to you. And shout out to all the dads, rather be fathers, rather be grandfathers, great grandfathers, uncles, even other male relatives who are being a mentor for their younger cousins and or taking or looking out for their nephews and nieces. And shout out to stepdads and or men who are taking care of kids that aren't biologically theirs to begin with, and adopted fathers. Shout out to y'all and Happy Father's Day. Anyway, I'm gonna read this to y'all because I think we should know where these holidays, pagan days come from, and who created them, and what was the original intent of why it was created. Anyway, and before I give my commentary, because I got a lot to say on this. Let's read this. Fatherhood, relationships, family. This was written and created June 11th, 2008. Father's Day is coming up. So in honor of old dad, the art of manliness is presenting a series of father-themed posts. Today we look into the history of Father's Day. Sadly, retailers and marketers, in an effort to make a quick buck, have bastardized the original meaning of Father's Day. This person who wrote this is right, or the people who wrote this and put this together is correct. A holiday that was supposed to honor dad and enumerate his special qualities, now is used to sell chili pepper ties, shop vacs. Hopefully, by understanding why the concept of Father's Day was created, we can better celebrate and honor fathers who raised us into men. The history of Father's Day in the United States. It's the United Snakes, but we'll stick on topic. There are two stories of when the first Father's Day was celebrated. According to some accounts, the first Father's Day was celebrated in Washington State on June 19th, 1910. A woman by the name of Sonora Smart Dodd came up with the ideas, honoring and celebrating her father while listening to a Mother's Day sermon at church in 1909. So basically, a woman created this day. That's interesting, but I digress. She felt though mothers were getting all the acclaim while fathers were equally deserving of a day of praise, she would probably be displeased that Mother's Day still gets lion's share of attention. Sonora's dad was quite a man. William Smart, a veteran of the Civil War, was left a widower when his wife died while giving birth to their sixth child. He went on to raise 6 children by himself on a small farm in Washington. To show her appreciation for all the hard work and love William gave to her and her siblings, Sonora thought there should be a day to pay homage to him and other dads like him. She initially suggested June 5th, the anniversary of her father's death, to be designated to be the designated day to celebrate Father's Day. But due to some bad planning, the celebration in Spokane, Washington was deterred to the first Sunday in June. The other story of the first Father's Day in America happened all the way on the other side of the country in Fairmont, West Virginia on January 5th, 1908. Grace Golden Clayton suggested the minister of the local Methodist church that they hold services to celebrate fathers after a deadly mine explosion killed 361 men. While Father's Day was celebrated locally in several communities across the country, unofficial support make the celebration a national holiday began almost immediately. William Jennings Bryan was one of its staunchest proponents. In 1924, President Calvin Silent Cal Coolidge recommended that Father's Day become a national holiday, but no official action was taken. In 1966, Lyndon B. Johnson fought through an executive order designated the third Sunday in June as the official day to celebrate Father's Day. However, it wasn't until 1972, during the Nixon administration, that Father's Day was officially recognized as a national holiday. Father's Day around the world. Other countries also picked up on the idea of Father's Day, while many followed suit by celebrating it on the third Sunday in June. Some decided to honor Dad on different dates. So to make sure you know when to pay respects to dear old dad, maybe here's a list of dates Father's Day is celebrated across the world. Okay, here it is. Here are the dates, people. March 14th, Iran. March 19th, Bolivia, Honduras, Italy, Liechtenstein, Portugal, Spain, South Korea, Lithuania. That's the first Sunday of June. So May 8th is South Korea. First Sunday in June, Lithuania. The second Sunday in June, Austria, Ecuador, Belgium. The third Sunday in June, Antigua, Bahamas, Bangladesh, Bulgaria, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Cyprus, Czech Republic, France, Greece, Ghana, Hong Kong, India, Ireland, Jamaica, Japan, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, the Netherlands, Pakistan, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Puerto Rico, St. Vincent, Singapore. Oh my God, these. Slovenia, South Africa, Lanka, Switzerland, Trinidad, Turkey, United Kingdom, Venezuela, and Zimbabwe. These are basically the dates. I mean, You see all these dates. The link will be in the description box. I don't know. I think I already butchered some of these countries' names already, so I'm gonna stay in my lane on this one. So this is the end of the article. Fathers say, don't just buy your pops a crappy world's best dad mug. Write him a card expressing some of the things you loved and admired about him. Nothing mushy, just tell him you're glad to be his son. So this was a men's article, and even to dad, to the father, to, like I said, to all you fathers out there, whether you have biological kids or adopted kids, or you are a stepdad, shout out to y'all for being dads and trying to be dads and struggling to be dads, even if you're not present in your children's life. Now, to the deadbeat dudes, shout out to you. You know why I said that? Because I'm not going to throw shade, because everybody deserves to be honored, whether they do a good job or a shitty job. On Mother's Day, you notice that the women get praise even if they're a good mom or a bad mom. So I got to be fair. We got to be fair. Rather it's no matter how fucked up it is. You know what I'm saying? So Father's Day is for men who are dads and men who are in the business, and you women out there, if you got men who are taking care of your children, and they ain't biologically his, be thankful and be fucking grateful. Because you got some dudes out there who beat the fuck out of you, that you allow, don't do shit, beat the fuck out of your kids, molest your kids, rape your kids, terrorize them, kill you, but it's never your fault. They lay up in your house, or you move in like a fool and move in and pay his bills, and you coddle him, and you're mad, and then all of a sudden when you come out, when the relationship is fucked up and you leave on bad terms, you're mad at the dude. My thing is, women, to you women out there, stop it. Father's Day is for men only. It's a man's day for men who got kids, and men who are taking care of kids. Or you got men who are taking care of their younger siblings, even if they're old enough to be their dad. You got men who are taking care of their nieces and nephews, like uncles. You got men who are mentoring other children, and they should be honored for it. And you got men who are fighting to see their kids, but due to the gynocentric racist court system, you're doing everything in your power to keep that child out of the kids out of the dad's life. You're trying to keep your baby's father from seeing his own children. You can say, I gave birth to them kids, but if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for his sperm, his semen, you wouldn't be able to carry his children or his child. Just because you're mad, you need to move on. Because he don't want to fool with you, or even if he's trying to get back together with you, or he just, whatever you're mad about, you're holding grudges. It's not fair to the other children that you punished your kids and punish him because you're mad because things didn't go your fucking way. Grow up and be an adult. Y'all women say you're more mature than men. All right, let's live up to the stereotype. Oh, I forgot. Y'all like to be praised for shit that's not valid, that has no validity to it. Y'all just like to be stroked. Y'all claim to be so smart and so educated and more mature and so good at this and better at men at that and better in loving and nurturing and shit, but y'all bitches ain't nurturing nothing. Not nowadays. Y'all women are mad. You're bitter because you made a poor choice. You're mad because you thought you dumped dude. You thought you could get something better. Now that it blew up in your face, now that you're a few years older and not as attractive as you was when you were in your teens and 20s, even early 30s. Now that you made poor choices in your life, you want to blame men and you want to blame society Now that you are a single mother, most of the y'all women who are single mothers are by choice because you kicked dad out of the fucking home because you were on that feminist bullshit, or because you wasn't happy, because you believe in this selfish bullshit. Oh, if I ain't happy, nobody can be happy. That's fucking selfish, yo. That is fucking selfish as hell to think like that. What's wrong with you people who think like this? You feel entitled. The world don't owe you nothing. To have this, I don't like this how society has pushed this brainwashing on women to think, well, happy wife beats happy life. Okay, well, you have a happy wife, but you got miserable ass dudes, unhappy children, and unhappy husband, all because you want to be happy, but fuck everybody else. You feel because you got a vagina that you fucking superior, but you have never done shit in for this world, and you have never done shit for mankind. They say mankind for a reason. You women need to take personal responsibility for what you have done. Stop taking credit for shit that when things go good and when things go your way and your children's way. Take responsibility when things go bad or when your children fell. If your children fell and you raised them and they were under your fucking roof, rather the man was there or not, that's your damn fault. And it's their kids' fault when they become of age too. Stop blaming men. I'm tired of men getting blamed for negative, but we never get credit and blamed for greatness like it was back in the day. Once upon a time, men got credit for good. Men got credit got credit. We had no problem taking responsibility for good and bad. We got credit, but we got credit for a lot of good shit. You know what I'm saying? Women, were held accountable too, but they didn't like that. When women got positive feedback too, but now women are perfect and they can't do no wrong, but they're unhappy and miserable. You women out there, to y'all bitter and angry and mad as hell because you want to throw shade on Father's Day because things didn't go your way. Guess what? That's life, baby. And a lot of you women are the choosers. Y'all made your bed. Now shut the fuck up and lay in your bed that you made up. Take responsibility. You are responsible for your happiness. You are responsible for your fucking own fucking joy. Grow the hell up. Right? Even if the dude is a deadbeat dad, you laid up with him. That's what you got to deal with. You need to tell your kids the truth that you fucked up. If you knew the dude was shiftless, you knew the dude was not doing nothing, dude was not trying to get an education, dude was not trying to get knowledge in the library or on his phone and internet, but motherfucker was looking on dumb shit on Facebook, looking at porn and shit, stupid shit, fight videos of you bitches fighting over some worthless ass dude. You know what I'm saying? If dude was not working, not building, was not trying to run his own business, or ain't trying to do shit in life, or trying to live his life on purpose to have better and do better. If you picked a dude who's not doing what he was supposed to be doing and was not trying to make something out of himself and do great things and strive for greatness. But a lot of times you women reject guys who are struggling and on the come up to do great things, and they just need some support, some positive reinforcement. But no, y'all want the finished product. You don't want to be in you don't want to join them on the journey and see if things go good or bad. And a lot of times things will go good if you be patient and work with each other as a team. No, you want to be at the end of the line, and then you want praise. Fuck that shit. Men are awake to what the fuck y'all bitches are doing. Bitches do that. Women don't. Ladies don't think like that. Most of you women pick dudes who are selling drugs, selling dope, even if he was a white collar criminal. You got Donald Trump. He's not a model man, but he got kids. He got like 3 or 4, 5 different baby mamas. And multiple kids from different women, but y'all still look up to him, but y'all don't say shit about them. Don't criticize him. Why? Because he's a Caucasian male. But if it was a brother doing that shit, and he had multiple baby moms, y'all criticize his ass. I'm tired of the fucking gynocentric, misandric, racist double standards. And I hate fucking feminism because feminism is nothing more than Caucasian supremacy. Y'all women can fuck up and do whatever the hell you want to do, but y'all got safety nets. Y'all get government handouts. Y'all get public assistance. Y'all got social programs. I mean, y'all got welfare, WIC, food stamps, and all that type of shit. Grants, I mean, loans that you don't have to pay back. That's the reason why more of y'all in college than men, because you get these fucking government benefits. But y'all don't pay attention to how society is playing y'all. Everything's is in favor of you. Y'all get the jobs quicker than a man. Some of y'all get cars quicker than a lot of y'all get cars quicker than a man. And get the house quicker. And especially subsidized housing. Y'all get help on a lot of support. There's support for women's health. There's support for a lot of stuff for women. Counseling and all that shit. That's why the suicide rate for women is at an all-time low. While even though y'all catching up to dudes, men kill themselves more, and it's not because they're weak, because of the pressures of life. Women don't have to go through shit and struggle. Women are coddled, pampered, spoiled child. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, if you are unhappy, you cannot be the mother and the father. You are a mother. If you talking that you are the man and the woman, then obviously you are a fucking tranny. You're obviously a woman. You're obviously a dude pretending to be a woman. You're obviously transgender, and that's why some of y'all bitches look masculine. It's ridiculous that a man got to look at a woman 10 times or more to see if she's really a she. Because you got a lot of she-males out here who look better than most women, and that's scary as hell. Okay? My thing is, be humble. If the man, regardless of if the man is doing what he's supposed to do or not doing what he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, you women pick that man. Why don't you do something? Why don't you give him strength? Why don't you support him, stand by his side? Why don't you help him out? And if you did and mess me what I did the best, you did something to stop that shit. A lot of you people who say, well, I tried. No, you did not try. Because I've seen motherfuckers who tried. They actually tried. Y'all half-stepped it. It's like when somebody tells you to do something, but you really don't want to do it, but you do a half-ass job. That's what y'all women do. And well, I did it. I did the best I can. You know damn well you could have gave 110% if you wanted to. But since because you wasn't getting something or wasn't getting your fucking way, you want to behave like a spoiled child. Y'all women are fucking kids. The way society has groomed y'all to be children, have a mind of a child in an adult body, give you a false sense of entitlement. And that's the problem. You women got too much privilege, too many rights, but no responsibility. Men have to die for the fucking rights and kill themselves to get rights, to get acknowledged. And we still don't get acknowledged. We die and fight for this, we die and protect women and children. We die to fight for this fucking society, but we still get treated like shit at the end of the day. We get the short end of the stick or no damn stick. You women get the better end of the stick, the long stick, but y'all still fuck the shit up. I mean, my thing is, you cannot be the mother and the father. You got single fathers out there, who are being the dad and being the mother. And sometimes gotta be the mother, especially when he has a daughter. Okay? Okay? You understand? Because he can't be a woman. But he's trying his best. But we don't throw shade at Mother's Day. You got a lot of terrible ass moms out here, but he still got praised and still got loved, still got roses, still got a new phone, still got a new car, still got diamonds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Gold and shit, all types of jewelry, all types of materialistic things, furniture, new furniture, and all that stuff. House redecorated, and all that shit. Got treated. Y'all went to this 5-star restaurant and the bitch's plate is like $120 a plate, and the dessert is like 50 something. Y'all women were spoiled. Y'all women are pampered, and I think the problem is y'all women we need to switch sides. We need to switch roles. And we need to do it. You women need to be a man full time for a fucking week, and we take on a woman's role, and we'll see who got it good. I have asked women, let's do this. Since you think men have it easy, why don't you be a man? Why don't you walk in a man's shoes? I mean, for a week. And then all of a sudden they start thinking about it. They start coming up with excuses why they can't do it. You know, we don't throw shade and disrespect Mother's Day. Nobody should ever throw shade and disrespect Father's Day. Right if the dude is a good dude or a bad dude, or right if he's a full-time dad, right if he's doing what he's supposed to do, providing for y'all and taking care of his kids, especially his kids and you. And if he's not doing that, you know, then oh well, still acknowledge the dude. Okay, because a lot of you women chose to carry a baby full term and have that child, knowing that the dude was not established. Y'all were not established, so my thing is, why is the man got to be established, but you don't have to? Okay, your hypergamy, women, y'all hypergamy has fucked you in the ass. Your dumbass decisions, and this is why they gave women too much, give women special treatment, put them in positions of power, because they are easily corrupted by power. Power destroys their mind quicker than a dude. I'd rather have a man empowered than a woman empowered. You know, everybody's talking about Hillary Clinton, you know, being president. Now you got Kamala Harris, running for president for 2020. My thing is, I'd rather deal with a dude who's in charge than a woman in charge. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I ain't voting. None of y'all bitches are getting my vote. Because y'all women, because when stuff goes bad, you're going to blame somebody else. You're not going to take responsibility for it. Unless society makes women be accountable. Okay? But the only time women want credit and take responsibility when things go good and go their way. That's not being a team player. That's being selfish. Y'all sound like that bitch ass LeBron James. Never. When his team is winning, he wants all the credit. When his team loses and he don't want to take no responsibility for the team losing. That's why he's not taken seriously as a superstar or as a team leader. That's why nobody takes him seriously, because he has a track record of blaming other people instead of taking personal responsibility. And who raised LeBron James? He was raised by a single so-called black female. Stephen Curry, who raised him? He was raised by a mother and a father. That's why he's more taken seriously in the NBA. You look at these athletes, male and female, and you see their mindset when they come from a two-parent home, or come from being raised by a large family, when they're seeing men handle their business, women handle their business at the same time. But when you see somebody who comes from a single-parent home, male or female, especially that dude is more noticeable, guess what? Some of these dudes, they don't take responsibility for nothing. It's okay for a woman not to be accountable for her actions and poor decisions, but when men do it, it's a problem. See, men, we don't have that privilege to make excuses, but women do, and it shouldn't be like that. All I'm saying is, women, some of y'all need to stop throwing shade and disrespecting men on Father's Day, on their fucking birthday. Acknowledge us. Show appreciation for who we are as men. Rather, even if we don't live up to your fucking unrealistic standards, you can't even live up to our standards. So let's be real. Nobody can never live up to our. No, I can't make a woman live up to my standards, because it's not realistic. Just like I can't live up to her standards. But y'all women should be more compassionate about that. Understand that men understand there's no such thing as a perfect woman, but y'all women need to understand there's no such thing as a perfect man. When y'all women have your Mother's Day, everybody gets praised. Even if you look at the community, and not just the so-called black community, but you look at America. America is very disenfranchised. America is very toxic right now. America's fucked up. So the kids are out of control. You got a lot of dysfunctional adults coming from these single-parent homes raised by women. And a lot of these kids fall victim to a woman's poor choices. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know women have a responsibility in order to keep to the culture. Because when y'all fuck up, we all hurt. When a man fucks his life up, he might hurt himself and one or two people. But when a woman fucks up, she hurts the damn village. She hurts the damn nation. But how do they say it? How do they say it like that, people? You educate a man, he good. But you educate a woman, you educate a whole damn village. So recognize that. My thing is, Happy Father's Day, and women and people, we need to respect and honor men on our Father's Day and on their birthday. When every time we have a male, excuse me, a male holiday. Every time we have a man's holiday, it's like Father's Day. We need to acknowledge men who did what they could, just like we do women. We don't question. We don't look up into their background to see if they're deserving of something like that or not. I think we gotta be fair, people. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. I gotta go somewhere, but I had to get that off my chest. Happy Father's Day to all the men who are fathers, and I said Happy Father's Day to all the men who are fathers, and Happy Father's Day to men who are in that role, being a father for kids that are not biologically theirs, or being and not only being a kid, being taking care of kids that are not biologically theirs, but you got men who are adopted fathers, who you have children being taken care of by adopted parents. But shout out to the adopted dads who are taking care of kids and took time to adopt a child in need and take care of them. So anyway, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You know, think about what I'm telling you. Peace.